category number 1, which is Record of the Year. So the first nominee is ABBA. The song is called Don't Shut Me Down. By the way, Record of the Year, according to the Grammys, is the award to the artist and to the producer or producers, recording engineers, and or mixers and mastering engineers, if other than the artist. Okay, so first, ABBA, Don't Shut Me Down. Now, if not for this little experiment or work experiment that I'm trying, I don't think I probably would have ever listened to this song, but it's not bad. It was actually pretty good. The second song is Adele's Easy on Me. Okay, I was overwhelmed by the beauty of her vocals, so I can honestly say all the times I've heard it in the past, I never really paid as much to the production because it's kind of minimalistic, but because I went back and listened from a production standpoint, I found out it's really good, and it just really enhances what Adele has as a gift, which is her voice, and it's lovely. So very well deserved nomination. The next one is Beyonce Break My Soul. A lot of people worked on this song, which is not a bad thing because it's a great song. I really like the way they took Big Frida's voice and they made it feel like a part of the beat, and just the different changes in the song, I think, is really what makes it so fun to listen to the whole way out. Because like a lot of times when I hear that song mixed in, I feel like they play more of Break My Soul than they do some other songs where they just play a verse, because there's just so much variety in the way the song is presented. So another great nomination. Okay. This one really surprised me. Not that it was nominated. Mary J. Blige's Good Morning Gorgeous. I did not know that her was one of the producers on this song. And I'm so... Okay, first of all, I felt like the song had an old school feel just when I listened to it when it first came out. But re-listening to it, I'm even more impressed that a producer like her, who's so young, could really bring the essence of Mary J. And by the way, she's a co-producer. The other producer is D Mile. Okay, so they together were able to give Mary J. Blige a song where it's the essence of her, but it also feels fresh, but it also feels old school at the same time. And I think that's magical. Okay, another nominee who I probably wouldn't have listened to on my own, but she wins a lot, so I probably should have listened to her anyway. It's Brandi Carlile featuring Lucius, and it's called You and Me on the Rock. Never heard it before, and it's not even like a song that I noticed in a commercial or something like that, or a TV show, but it sounded really nice, and I just really appreciated all of the instruments that they used in that song. So it's not quite my flavor, but it didn't feel tedious to listen to it. It actually the production was really good on there. But again, what I think I appreciated most was the musicality, the instrumentation on it. Okay, Woman by Doja Cat. Love this song. I fell in love with the production as soon as I heard it. Like even before Doja sang a word, it was, for me, the production. Maybe it's because we're being introduced to more and more Afrobeat, or maybe it's the fact that I lived in Miami for all these years, that I have that appreciation for like a Caribbean feel. But it honestly felt like it had like a little bit of island flavor and a little bit of African flavor, but it didn't feel foreign. It felt familiar, and it just is such a good song. But beyond that, paying attention to the production is wonderful. And if I were able to vote, I would vote for that song, but I don't think it'll win. I'll tell you why later. Okay, next nominee is Bad Habit by Steve Lacy. I am so happy that this song and Steve Lacy's solo music is getting the the praise and the attention that his band, The Internet, has deserved all along. The song is produced by Steve Alone, so kudos to him because he's the only artist in this category who is the only producer. He has engineers and mixers and things like that, but he's the only artist nominated who produced the song on its own. And I love Bad Habit because it just, like, you feel his emotion, but not in like a yearning way. It's just like, it's light, and the more I hear it, the more I love it. And it's a song that like both my kids and I like, which isn't always that often, especially like hip hop we definitely connect on, but this song isn't hip hop and we both love it. So that's great. The Heart Part 5 by Kendrick Lamar. The music video got so much attention just because it was so shocking the way that Kendrick transformed into so many different people in the video. But I'm so happy to see the production for this song and the song itself getting the praise that it deserves. It's so soulful. I love the way they took Marvin Gaye's I Want You and they reworked it so it has a totally different feel. And Kendrick Lamar, he's so appreciated and so respected as an artist. Like, you knew he would get nominated because it just deserves to be nominated. But I don't think that'll win either. But nevertheless, it's just great. Lizzo, About Damn Time. Who knew that you could bring disco back in a way that felt fun and fresh and contemporary? But it's just fun to dance to, fun to listen to, and I just love the production on here. Last but not least is Harry Styles' As It Was. I think this is going to be the song that wins the Grammy for Record of the Year. Here's why. It is like the quintessential pop song, but it doesn't feel dated and it doesn't feel redundant. And even though the beat is so pop, it's hard not to love it no matter what type of music you're into. So I could see a lot of people voting for this. And here's another reason why. It's one of the few actual pop songs on the list. There's okay. I think As It Was by Harry Styles is gonna win because it just feels like the quintessential pop song. Even though it's been out for ages, it's still fun to listen to. It's still just a great song. And even though I like the way Harry sings on it, it's the beat for me. And I really think that because there's not a lot of pop songs, and probably the only song that was as big as It Was is probably Lizzo's About Damn Time, you know, I really think that he's going to get this. And there's a lot of hip hop and R&B on here. So I have a feeling that those votes are going to be split up. And I feel like people who aren't so into hip hop and R&B are probably going to gravitate towards Harry Styles' song. And even if it does win, it's well deserved. But personally, if I had a vote, my vote would definitely go to Doja Cat because that beat just definitely hooked me in. And that too is also a song that I'm not sick of. And if you disagree with me or agree with me, I would love to hear what you think in the comments. So please let me know what you think about my picks.